Welcome to Trade with Rob, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Thursday, July 17, 2025. Hope you're having a great day. Hope it's been a good trading day for you. As we get started, keep in mind everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you go ahead and follow along the various social platforms out there. We put tons of content out each and every day. It's all over the different services that we've got. So just check it out, wherever you like to absorb your content. All right. So I want to start off with candidates from yesterday first. So we're going to go over to ACN. Is one of the trades that we got triggered on yesterday, or today rather, from yesterday's setups, I should say. So what happened here? We closed down here yesterday. We opened up. Let's look at a 5-minute chart for today. We moved up, we closed back down, we moved up, we closed right at the fib line, and we bounced. There we go. There's the entry. We were not stopped out on that pullback. We got out near the end of the day, so we got in at 277, and we got out at 279.85. Right now it's at 279.93, so a little bit lower than, a little bit higher than where we got out. But it was up a little bit higher than that even throughout the day. So overall, nice setup, and I'll show you the numbers in just a moment. And then we did PLTR was the second one that went off, that triggered. So we opened a little bit higher than we closed the previous day, yesterday, and we had a nice pullback right to the 147.85. If we go check a 5-minute there, you could see the pullback right there and the bounce. The pullback, you had plenty of opportunity today and the bounce. We got in at 148.25, and we got out at 151.25. So when we look at our numbers, how did the trades perform today? On the ACN, we are up $205 and change. On PLTR, we're up $216. What does that do for our numbers? 12,867.84 for the year. 49 trades in total, $262.61 on average per trade. So overall, not too shabby. The last couple of them have really been just stellar, well above our average, which has been great. All right, now let's look at the ones for today after we look at the S&P 500. So we had a little bit of a bounce today. We pulled back to the fib line, which is the negative 272, hesitation. We got a bounce from there. Didn't really chip away at it too much to get through. A little bit, but not by much. We're looking for the breakout of that 6,300, right? We're getting that flattening off in there. If we break the 6,300, we're looking at 6,402 as our next resistance. So come on, baby, bring it on. I'm waiting for it. So then we have Autodesk, ADSK. You can see the entire fib here as far as our chart goes. And we're sitting right now at this 289.47 level. So I like this one better to the downside. So give me the small move to the downside, the retest, and the drop. Right? If that happens, you're going to take the trade off of that fail. You're going to put your stop just on the other side. If 281 is support, my target here is going to be right about 283, 282.5, 282, somewhere in that range. Right? On the upside, you've got to look at the 8 moving average, which is we'll call it 295, just for rounding purposes. That's resistance. So I'd be at like 293, 294 would be my target for this one. So I'd get a little tighter on this one to the upside, because we don't have as much room. We've got a lot more room to the downside than we do the up. All right, next is LIN. Right, LIN had a nice break there today. Talking about piercing through, this puppy went. I like it better to the downside. So give me a small move down, a retest, and a drop. Take the trade off of the 460, stop just on the other side. If 450 is support, my target here is going to be about 452. 453, somewhere in there. On the upside, small move up, retest and bounce. We'll take the trade off of that bounce, stop just down below the 460. We're looking at resistance here at about 468. So we're looking at a target of about 466, 467, somewhere inside of there as our upside. And then Oracle, ORCL. We got a great switchback opportunity here for Oracle. I like the upside best. So let's start with the blue. Small move up, retest, and bounce. Wow, it's not a lot. It's a $7 difference of support and resistance, right? So you get in at 241.5. You're going to have your stop down below. Your resistance is at 247.77. Your target here is going to be about 246 and a half, 246 and 3/4, somewhere around there. So overall, not too shabby. Downward move, break, retest, fail. Take the fail, stop on the other side. Support's at 233 and a half. My target's going to be about 235. All right? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have a great rest of your day. Listen, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so. You know, I'm giving you these 3 candidates here today, but overall, we've got 21 stocks on our list today. If you're on our subscribe list, which is free, you're going to get an email with all these candidates in there. So not only do you get these 3, you're going to get to see the other stocks that we didn't even go over here today. Right? You may find ones that fit your risk profile even better than these. So with that, have a great one. I'll see you at our next update. Bye for now.